We enter the world of One Piece, but major changes happen. A cataclysmic event struck the moon, changing the world of One Piece. The ocean cycle and the axle shifted. Rain is increased by 100%. Most of life on the planet is covered by water. But there's still people here living on massive ships, and they're known as harpoon pirates. This is the story of what if Luffy was the Harpoon X Harem King, aka One Piece X Leviathan. So I hope y'all guys enjoy. Let's get into it. As we see a bar, everyone is there having a good time. Shanks, Luffy, Lucky Root, Yatsop, Ben Beckman, the whole crew's there. As they're enjoying themselves, as Luffy is talking to Kana. Yeah, Kana, I want to be a harpoon hunter just like Shanks. I don't know, Luffy. You're a little irresponsible sometimes, says Kana. Huh, like you're not. You're always trying to dual wield two swords that's bigger than you. Oh, shut up, Luffy, says Kana. As Luffy begins to laugh and he starts to eat. Main attack. A Leviathan has appeared and is causing a ruckus. Well, boys, it looks like we're heading out. As Shanks and his crew begin to head to the chaos. As we cut to Shanks' perspective, as he's blitzing throughout the ship, rising to the challenge. As he's like, wow, you is one ugly son of a bitch, says Shanks, as the Leviathan stares at Shanks. As the Leviathan does a blood-hurling scream, as it shatters the glass throughout the whole battleship. As Shanks raises an eyebrow. Oh, I see. You're not an ordinary Leviathan. You're a special grade. As he is observing the blue light that's emanating from the back of the Leviathan. As smoke and plasma begins to form. As Shanks gets in his stance. As the beast shoots out the plasma beam. Divine departure! Yells out Shanks. As this cataclysmic clash of two titans to see who is the stronger between the two. As the beam is pushing divine departure, but the divine departure is not giving an inch either. As the clash dissipates, as everyone evacuates from the area. Shit, that Leviathan was no joke. It packed one hell of a punch, says Shanks. As Shanks is observing the area, as he sees Luffy within one of the buildings. Hey kid, what are you doing here? This is a dangerous zone. I wanted to see you fight, Shanks. Come on, you got that Leviathan? No kid, get out of here. As the Leviathan is maniacally swimming through the water.
Here we go.
On murderous attempt. As it goes straight for the boy. as it leaps out the water. As Luffy was in 10 feet of the Leviathan devouring him. As Shanks puts all his strength into his feet, as he gets in between the Leviathan and Luffy, as he grabs Luffy. Wait, I'm alive? Shanks, are you okay? I'm fine, kid. Why do you put yourself in such a dangerous spot? As Luffy sees Shanks' arm as it's completely mangled and gone, ripped off completely. As Luffy, it's like, Shanks, your arm. It's okay, it's just an arm. No, Shanks, I'm so sorry I put you in this predicament. It's okay, Luffy. Anyway, I gotta focus on this Leviathan. So, you haven't had enough, huh? As the Leviathan is staring down. Don't worry about it, Captain. I got you back. As Ben Beckman begins to shoot off rounds. And these rounds are not normal rounds. These are hockey-infused rounds. So, the Leviathan is getting blitzed from all sides of the angles by the ship and the big crew of Shanks. So, the Leviathan counts his numbers and is like, you know what? Next time. As it begins to flee. Time skip. As we are at the bar once again. As Shanks is getting patched up. As he calls everyone in. Makino, can I get some more sake? We need to have a talk. The heads ups and everyone are there. Everybody's there. As Shanks puts down his glass. That Leviathan was not like any Leviathan I came across. It was insane. Yeah, we know it can freaking shoot beams. How can that be though? I chuck it up to adaptability, says Shanks. Adaptability? Really? Yeah. I think that Leviathan's a special grade one. Because the Leviathans that I killed over the years never had such potent and unique different features like that. So what are you saying? There has to be a hierarchy. You know, Leviathans, Sea Devils. There's something above it. And I can't quite put my finger on it. I really don't have a name to call them. Call them alphas. It says Makino. So everyone raises the eyebrow. Alpha? Yeah, it makes sense. If that thing was here, and we haven't seen any Leviathans in the last 7 weeks, it must have been keeping his place away from him. Now that I think about it, you're right, Makino. Alpha grade Leviathans. Great. Says everyone. As the head general opens the door. Shanks, we need to talk. That Leviathan was just out of this world. Yeah, I already deemed it as a alpha class Leviathan. Alpha? What you mean by that? Look, boss. For the last 7 weeks that we've been here, we haven't been attacked by Leviathans. That's strange, right? Yeah, now you bring it up. Yeah, that is very strange. Well, Makino and everyone else's theory is that Leviathan was keeping this area free from other ones, claiming it as its territory. And the fact that it can do that means that the other Leviathans couldn't mess with it at all. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Especially how battle optimized and particular it was. I never seen a Leviathan shoot a beam. To be fair, We don't have a lot of intel on them. It's just they're bloodthirsty killers that like to feast on human flesh. That's the only thing we know about them. Yeah, but we need to avoid that Leviathan at all costs. Its fighting pattern was just too. What's the word I'm looking for? More sentient than normally. Wait, you're telling me it was thinking out battle strategies throughout the whole fight? Precisely. Oh, wow. Wow. Everyone kind of scratches their head. Well, damn, that's crazy. Shanks, you think you can fight still? Honestly, with this one arm, yeah, but my days of being the top of the harpoon hunters is kind of numbered. Don't count yourself out, says Big Batman. You're still just as deadly with one arm. Yeah, I know, but it's kind of a hindrance, you know? A guy that can split continents saying one arm is a hindrance. It's kind of hilarious. Because everyone kind of, laugh at that. Yeah, as mighty as I am, everyone got their day. Hey, don't talk like that, Shanks. Yeah, I know, it's bad luck to talk like that. But I have to I have to go down another seat. I'm no longer at the top. Yeah, I'll make the adjustment later, says the head captain. Um, anyway, how did you lose your arm? As Luffy kind of tries to tiptoe out of being in trouble, Luffy, come right back. Says Shanks, observation hockey, then escape me. He's like, oh crap. As they deal with Luffy, right? So I'm not gonna bore y'all anymore, right? Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this what if, right? This is where y'all wanna know how does Luffy starts his own harem and his own thing. So Luffy becomes a harpoon hunter, age 18. As Luffy is super jacked and ripped. Like, his hockey games is just out of this world. Out of this world. As Luffy, he's a harpoon hunter. As they send him out on the first mission, him and Kana. Kana, oh my god. Kana, bro. She bad as hell. If you don't know who she is, look her up from Leviathan. And she's just as strong as Luffy, if not slightly stronger. Due to her physicality. She kind of edges him out. Pause. You might be saying, oh, but Luffy's a male. Trust me, One Piece is different, man. You can get as strong as you want. But the way she fights is way different from Luffy. So, yeah. Because she carries two big-ass behemoth blades. So she has to be stronger than Luffy to even wield them shits. So, she just slightly... Like, if they was to fight each other, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Like, that's how close they are in strength. Let me just say it like that. She just has the slight edge. So, they're tasked to go find food and things like that. Like, we call them shits. Crates that's been floating out through the seas, looking for ancient treasures that's been left in the past. So they go out diving, looking for that crates and stuff. As they come across this big ass building, as Luffy's like, God damn, look at that claw mark on that fucking side of that building. Holy shit. As Kana's like, damn, Luffy, what kind of Leviathan you think left that? I have no idea, and I do not want to find out, says Luffy. Not that he's pussy or nothing, it's just, come on, that's a sight for sore eyes for anyone. As they hear screaming, as they begin to blitz towards the direction, as you see a man with a power tool and his kids as they're behind him and he's bleeding out. You piece of shit, Leviathan, you will not take my kids. I'm taking you. out here right now. As you see a young, well, not a young girl. The girl is about the same age as Kana and Luffy, and you see a young man as the dad is defending his kids. Yo, Leviathan, you sight for sore eyes. As the Leviathan turns to look at Luffy, giving it an opportunity for them to escape to get out of here. Yeah, I'm talking to you, you ugly piece of shit. As Luffy's hands begins to coat in hockey. Come on now. As he taunts the Leviathan. As the Leviathan begins to blitz towards Luffy. As Luffy's like, yeah. As he goes charging the Leviathan. As Kana's like, come on guys, come with me. I have a ship right outside. What about your partner? Don't worry, he can handle himself. His name is Monkey D. Luffy for a reason. As they're like, Monkey D. Luffy? Hey, I heard that name before. He's a 7-star harpoonist, isn't he? Yeah, that's exactly who he is. His grandpa, the hero, the marine hero, yes. That's his grandpa. We in good hands. Let's get out of here while we can. As they begin to leave, as Luffy is beating the hell out of this Leviathan in the water, like he just straight up boxing the Leviathan, like beating the hell out of it. Like he's punching it so hard that water begins to erupt from like a geyser. That's like how hard Luffy's punching, and he's punching so fast, right? Water came in. He doesn't even have time to get out the way. So he's like hitting him with like his punches are igniting the water. Boom, boom, boom. He just straight beating the shit out of the Leviathan. As the Leviathan begins to try to flee, as he grabs it by his tail and begins to drag and throw the Leviathan. And keep in mind, these things weigh over 100 tons. As he throws it out the water, as you see Luffy come from underneath the Leviathan with a falcon punch. As he punches right through the Leviathan. Straight going through his body, splitting the spine. The guts are just everywhere as he bursts the Leviathan with the punch, killing it. As he begins to somersault and land back on his ship, as the ship tilts up a bit. I take care of that. What the hell did I just watch?